so it is evident that Azur Lane has had quite the history, but I won't explain it. Seriously, if you think I'm going to sit here and explain Azur Lane's history, then you clearly haven't been to the funny boat land. But anyway, while Hawk's video isn't done yet, or maybe it's already out, who knows? I'm going to give my 0.5 cents on why I think Azur Lane has become a bit of a shit show, and why this also explains some reasons as to why I haven't been posting, save for the images on the community tab. I will go over 3 parts. Part 1 is about why I feel the game has gotten so bad. Part 2 is about how the game feels to play from my perspective. And part 3 will be about what I think would be a good solution, as well as bit of stuff at the end that is mostly aircraft carrier simping. With the table of context out of the way, let us start. So, why do I think it's gotten so bad? Well, it's obvious. Ted, say it for me.
What the fuck? Holy shit, dude, what's the matter? What happened? What's going on? There's so much porn!
Well, it's not exactly corn, but it's close enough to make you want to dim your fucking screen and hit the lights so you're not caught white-handed. But take that phrase Ted just said, and put it on every time Azur Lane has had an event or new character with a skin or two, ever. You couldn't even get a historical SX class ship without one of these skins, which I will be nicknaming goon skins, because it is painfully obvious who these skins were made for. Like what the hell, every time I log in during or after an event, I just get flashbanged with ass, or twin guns out of nowhere. All the time. I don't mind it if it is kept on a low, but Azur Lane went overboard, even by their own standards. The skins themselves are only there to fork over wallets, which I don't mind too much, but the skins are bordering on that ill-fated line so hard you can't help but wonder if this is Azur Lane, or that one site everyone knows, but doesn't want to say the name of for fear of getting outed. Then you come to the new characters, and do I even need to say anything? Most of their outfits are so extreme that, if they existed in real life, they'd be arrested for indecent exposure like 15 times over. Again, I know why they did it, but it doesn't mean it is nice to think about. I think it's the worst case with, ironically, the Royal Navy as of late. Just the new skins on some of the new and old characters from events and general updates make them appear like girls you'd see on the poles instead of a naval base, even by Azur Lane standards. It's beyond too much at this point. If Azur Lane was like Ian's Echoes, I wouldn't mind it, but since Azur Lane was built around military themes, it feels extremely out of place to have goon skins in a setting like that. Not saying it can't be done, but I'm saying it is out of place, especially for Azur Lane. And even then the Ian's Echoes comparison can't be made all too well, since that game was built around an entirely different concept. A better comparison is Cancel to be honest, but again, it's region locked, so it's harder to compare skins realistically, since it is rare to find goon skins in a game that put gooners on the far end of the back burner. Among other points you can definitely find on Hawk's video, when it comes out. We have what it is like to play as a casual player. The game is still as nice as I remember in terms of generosity. You can basically get 2 to almost 8 wisdom cubes for spending oil on the dorms and doing the daily raids, gaining the ability to build about 6 to 7 ship girls for basically not even playing the game. But since the events and flashbanging gets in the way of that, it's hardly noticed anymore. And after a certain point of grinding, when one or more of your fleets are over level 125, the game literally plays itself if you got a decent fleet. Events are even worse, as most of them just turn into massive grinding sessions, while story is put on the sidelines in favor of the obvious. I can't play an event or see a new skin for a character without thinking, this will be looted. There is no way it isn't. If that's the mentality that the average player is having while looking at the new skins, then that's a problem and a half. Gameplay itself is what you'd expect from a side-scroller, but it feels weirder since Azur Lane becomes a bullet hell after a certain point. Blame Nagato, the Terra Sisters, and the CVs for that. That last point isn't a problem, but it is a meme that I would love to see come back bigger, better, faster, stronger in the future, maybe with Enterprise retrofit, but one can dream. So, we know the problems. How do we fix them? Well, I got 3 possible solutions, and none of them involve removing skins. One solution is to make sure the wholesome skins outweigh the goon skins during an event or general updates. Basically reducing the amount of goon skins by on average 70 to 80%, so that both sides of the player base are happy. Another potential solution I have is this: add a button or setting that can hide goon CGs and goon skins from view, essentially reducing the risk of an accidental flashbang from a CG or a goon skin for both casuals and streamers. You need to hold back on neuron activation, because if you activate them enough, they'll grow resistant and stop activating after a certain point. My last possible solution is this: give the game a Steam port, so you have more creative liberties with skin designs and other things. This is the least likely to happen out of all the solutions, since it would decrease revenue. But the basic solution I proposed would honestly be better. Just slow down with the goon skins and take more time on developing the story. Add skins players would buy, not because they are goon skins, but because the skin is so incredibly nice to have that you can't resist on buying it. Now, I definitely missed some things, like how many of the ship girls just suddenly gain bigger breast sizes out of nowhere, or how the soul design and personality of a character is thrown out the window in favor of goon skins generating more wealth. But again, I refer you to Hawk's video, since he will almost definitely echo back my opinions and thoughts in a more professional format than my dumbass ever could. But that's all I got with Azur Lane. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed and tired. This doesn't mean I'm going to quit on it. I'll hold out hope for it till the day the game soars again, but for now I'm rooting for Azur Lane to struggle, so that you can really lock in and start cooking again, like they did in the past. Azur Lane can be better, because it was better, and as a player, you deserve better. Hello, yes, it is me, LateGulf69, and I'm here to say a few things. First, enormous apologies on not uploading basically anything since Saratoga's investigation. I had to do various things for school, and then I got carried away with that. Anyways, I can't guarantee if I can upload another video within a timely manner, since I don't want to basically feed you guys videos and then dip the second the hellhole, that is, school, starts pounding on my door again. But I will attempt to get something done, whether it be a goofs short or a long form video. I was thinking about doing a reaction video, but I got no clue on what. I'll think about that one for a bit. Anyways, subscribe, like, and comment Saratoga is OP, or I will send you to Azur Lane to fight the sirens with only a handgun and a piece of paper.